It's your boy Sona, yeah. And you're locked into the journey with Nayoka. Stay tuned.
Na 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 na. Ah, baby, would you come my way? Oh yeah, yeah. Don't worry that I met you today. Oh yeah, yeah. See the way you do me, make I love you truly. Oh girl, I say truly, girl, I say truly. Make I love you truly. Oh girl, I love you truly. Oh baby, how you do me?
Throughout the course of time, I got a lot of advice from my bishop, my sister, Amma, amazing women like Jackie and Natalie who wanted to start up a similar venture to mine. And I was told that I shouldn't pigeonhole myself and just focus on Christians because there are others in the world who aren't of the same faith as me. So the journey kind of took this direction because I started working at Afrobeat 94 FM. I started mingling with Afrobeat artists. And so here the journey is born. I just wanted to give you that backstory because it meant a lot to me, and I wanted to let you know where I've come from and where I am now, or where we are now. So I would like to introduce you to an amazing songstress. I mean, she has an amazing vocal range. You may know her for the song Walking on My Own. Does anyone know Walking on My Own? Can anyone sing Walking on My Own? Someone's saying yes, but I have a feeling that they're lying. I'm not sure. But I'm going to welcome. And can I have a huge round of applause for acoustic soul singer, Miss Stephanie Lamy.
If I could, I will fall from the skies to be called by you. Yes, I would. You know it's true. Take up to the moon just to be with you. Run a million miles to catch up with you. Even jump off a cliff to be saved by you. Yes, I would. Just to be with you, I would, yeah, I would, just to be with you, wanna be with you, I would, yeah, baby, I wanna be with you, travel around the world to get close to you. The highest mountain for a better view. I would tame wild lions just to impress you. Yes, I would. Oh, yes, I would. Swim past the sharks to get across to you. Sell out my soul to get in with you. I would die now if my life isn't spent with you. Yes, I would. Oh, yes, I would. I would, yeah. I would. Just to be with you, wanna be with you. I would, yeah. And baby, I wanna be with you. I've got a second song to do for you as well. Keep telling me you don't love me, you don't love me. I guess they could be right. You never show me no tenderness. I cry myself to sleep, trying to figure out what's going wrong. But I guess they say no woman, no cry. Ooh, baby, what we had was worth more than life. But hey, hey, baby, it's time for me to say goodbye. I say goodbye. I thought it was just you and I against the world, against the world. But you made that choice when you shut me out in the cold. Shattered dreams and broken promises is what you left me to live with. Oh, baby, what we had was worth more than life. But hey, hey, baby, it's time for me to say goodbye. I say goodbye. Thank you very much. Thank you.
What did you guys think of that? Do you like her voice? She's good, right? I see a few future collaborations with her and myself. I can sing also. Who wants to hear me? It's not going to happen. So guys, that was Miss Stephanie Lamy. I absolutely love her vocal range. Now next up we have a rapper and his name is Ido. I call him JJ because we're cool like that. But his name is actually Ido. Now, I won't spend too much time introducing him, but his music definitely speaks for itself, sorry. He bases his lyrics on his experiences, his surroundings, and also his background. You will hear that when he is rapping, and he's incredible. He's also very, very intelligent, a very intelligent young man. His raps evolve around his culture, life, and hardships. His namesake, to know, expresses itself in music. So, let me introduce to you very, very shortly, Ido. Can I have a round of applause for Ido, please? A round of applause for Ido. Now, I'm going to allow him to introduce himself whilst I sort out his music, because I've hidden it on my phone. Here you go, Ido. A round of applause for Ido, please.
Yo. Look. Yo. Belief is the wound that knowledge heals, but to light a candle is a pass of shadow. Live that life and I went in raggo. Change your ways, now I'm an adult. Lost the fakes and I gained the real. Elevated, their mind is adult. Killing time when they lose in battle. Desert snakes, what they do is rattle. When I move like wind, do you feel me? Move in silence like real G's, that's a sign. I'm an architect, that's design. I wanna be free, that's a prime. I just wanted that leaf for the time. Can't only with the leaf, can you talk to the forest? Me and them trees have a lot in common. My words, the air that you breathe, pay homage. I stuck to my roots till I branch out. Now I bear fruit for you all, so you ain't got to forage. Apple don't fall too far from the tree, but I go downhill with the current. Life is raw, only the dead that seen the end of war. Now that's funny. Don't be so poor that the only thing you own in the world is money. That's mad. If the world is a canvas, then we throwing blood on the fabric and calling it painting. The things that I've seen in my lifetime have taught me to dislike the world I was made in. My brother, don't eat from the banquet of evil or drink from the chalice of hatred. You're filling yourself with the money shit, brother. You're so fucking manipulated. Dream trails, dream trails, dream trails. Ain't nothing but, ain't nothing but, ain't nothing but dream trails. Look, look, look. The proof is in the detail. Praying that I prevail. On track for better things. Hope I don't derail. Derail, derail. Yo. Look. Life in a test. Life is an essay. Why you think I write so many verses? Just trying to lay the past to rest. Yo, this pain is immersive. I got Spartan courage in my veins, but I'm in a war against nurses. This world is mortalized evil. This world is doomed and cursed. But those who do not weep do not see. Lest the heavens open and we will open our eyes like Adam and Eve. I don't know for this world, but I don't want to be here indefinitely. I don't know for this world, but I don't want to be here for death to hit me. Look, look, look. The proof is in the detail. Praying that I prevail. On track for better things. Hope I don't derail. Derail, derail.
How was that? What do you think? Really good, right? Really intelligent. Now, guys, as I said, Sona is upstairs, and I can't wait to welcome him down. I don't know if many of you know Sona. Can I see a show of hands? How many of you know about Sona or his backstory? You do? Okay, now I won't go into too much detail, but Sona has been away for a couple of years. I interviewed him in, I believe it was 2014, before I had my gorgeous son. Can I have a round of applause for him, please? Thank you. He couldn't be with us here today, but, you know, he's around. Yes, I interviewed him 2 years ago, and shortly after, he went away for some time. And he's returned, and he has come back stronger than ever. Now, some of his recent songs include Coming Home with Jay Hollins. Does anyone know Jay Hollins? No one knows Jay Hollins? Okay, everyone knows Sona though. I'm glad I'm interviewing him. Yes, Coming Home. Do any of you know Omodei? Ijo Sona? Can anyone sing Ijo Sona? Does anyone know what it means? Okay then. Well, let's leave it at that then. Shortly, I will be welcoming in Sona. I just want to let you know, guys, that there are refreshments back there. Have a few sweets if you want to. I'm going to leave it up to Kevin, the technician, to play you some amazing sounds, and I will be back shortly. See you guys.
Yeah, you never need to stand alone, I be your baby, yeah. If you be the queen, I be the king, oh yeah. Baby, come on, we can do this thing, oh yeah. I'm a bush and you gon' make me crazy, oh Lord. Yeah, I'ma see you amazing, girl. My love for you forever blazing, girl. My love not get there, would you have my baby, girl? Promise if you let me, I gon' rock your world. Say do.
As you can see, the ever so amazing Sona is here. Now I sing his praise. Hey! Calm down. Hold on. Ladies, hold on a moment, please. So, as I was saying, Sona is here, as you can see. Now, I'm always singing his praises wherever he goes. I think he is incredibly talented. I love his music. If I had a car, I'd be playing all those songs, but I don't. So I use my phone, and I'm content with that. Really, I am. So, as I said earlier on, he has a story to share. And that is exactly why he is here today. I interviewed him, as I said, a couple of years ago, and I brought him back because I want you guys to hear what he has to say. And also, he's good to look at. Take a look at him. That's right. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, can I have a standing ovation and some applause for Sona? Yes! Thank you. Everyone take a seat for me, please. Hello, beautiful Sona.
How you doing?
I'm great.
It's been a while.
I know, it's been 2 years, right?
Yeah.
Just over 2 years.
And a little bit. Don't forget the little bit.
And the little bit, and the little bit. I'm glad to see you here again. Yeah. How are you doing, first and foremost?
I'm all right, you know.
Are you happy to see all these beautiful people here to support you?
Thanks for coming out.
Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. So let's delve straight into it. Let's get their ears tingling. Where have you been for 2 years, Sona? I've missed you. Missed you guys.
Well, I was away. I was on a holiday.
You were on a holiday?
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit more about that holiday?
Well, I was away for 2 years. Well, I'll say while I was away for the 2 years, I was just doing a lot of planning. Thinking about strategies for when I come out. I think it changed my attitude as well.
Yeah.
Since I've come out, I've been on a different vibe. And what we call it now is the ginger. I've been on a different ginger since I come out.
You know what? I wanted to ask you a bit about that.
Yeah.
I see you tweeting ginger, retweeting ginger. I retweet it, but I don't have a clue what you're on about. I'm just like, hey, let's go with Sona.
Yeah.
What exactly is ginger? Hashtag ginger. What is that?
Ginger, in the way that I'm using it, is like kind of my vibe. If I say, oh, that's ginger in me, I'm saying like it's making me happy, or I'm feeling that vibe.
Right.
If I say there's no ginger in that, it's kind of dead, it's boring.
Okay. Yeah. Now, you celebrated your homecoming.
Yeah.
Last week, I think it was the 24th or 27th? 25th.
Yeah.
How did people receive you?
It was crazy, you know. It made me really humble. I was happy to see everyone out there, and everyone was showing me loads of love, even though they tried to blind me.
Yes. I saw them pouring champagne, something all over you.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I read the tabloids, I read a lot of blogs.
Yeah.
And while you were away for 2 years, I read a lot of stuff. And you know the media likes to lie.
Yeah.
Minus myself.
Yeah.
I tell the truth. I do. I don't know why they're laughing.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. So I was reading, and I saw a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Should I share with you what I saw?
Yeah.
Okay. So I came across a blog, and they are very quick to attack people. The reason why I say this is because now that you're here,
Yeah.
I haven't seen it enough written about you and the fact that you're back.
Yeah.
But what I saw 2 years ago is I logged onto my Twitter and I was like, yes, did an interview with Sona, it will be coming out soon and everything. And I was scrolling and I came across your picture.
Yeah.
And it was with another young man and
Yeah.
it was a mugshot.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm sorry, let me just switch off my phone again because this must be wrong. I only saw him like a few days ago. And I scrolled up and I kept on seeing your name trending. So I was like, hold on a minute, let me read this. Is he okay? I clicked one link and up came on my screen, something popped up and it said that you had been imprisoned.
Yeah.
And I was like, no. This has to be wrong.
Yeah.
Because my manager was like, no, he's the next big thing. And I was like, yeah, absolutely. And then I came across this. Can you tell me more about your imprisonment?
I think on a whole, the whole thing was just, it was a mad time for me because I didn't understand what was going on. It was like my life was flashing before my eyes. When I was in the court, everything was pointing to that they were just going to leave me, me being there didn't make sense.
Right.
Even at half time, the judge was going to throw me out. I've said it so many times. The judge was going to throw me out at half time because he was saying, what's Mr. Daniel's relevance to this case? So obviously I'm saying, at the point in time, I was just thinking, all right, cool, everything's going to be fine. And then I think, after 2 weeks trial, just ended up in prison. So it was just a mad time for me. I would say that I couldn't fathom what was going on.
Right. But you didn't commit a crime.
No.
So how is it possible that they imprison you? Did they even have enough evidence?
What it was they linked my phone to my friend's phone.
Right.
And obviously my friend had some sort of connection to being in the bank that day.
I see.
And then they brought me into the investigation because my number was on his phone and I went to meet him in Croydon.
Okay.
So it was all just a misunderstanding and joint enterprise kind of thing.
Right. Now, a lot of people say your first day inside is one of the most difficult days. Obviously, you're away from your family. First and foremost, you didn't commit a crime, so you weren't even expecting this.
Yeah.
It's like you go to sleep, you wake up and, what is this, my new home?
Yeah.
You know? So what was your first day in there like? How did the inmates receive you? Because we know they don't care about many people.
Yeah, I think the first day I got there kind of late, so there was no one out. So I just went straight to my cell and I was just in there thinking. Even on the bus on the way, I almost cried still.
You took the bus?
Yeah.
Did you cry about that?
As in the bus to the prison.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. Okay. Gosh. Right. Okay. Yes, tell us
Yeah,
more.
but the first night in the cell was crazy because I was just thinking about, I'm going to be here for 2 years. I need to do this. I need to do this. I need to do that. And I started thinking, I'm going to be cool. A pill's going to come and then we're going to sort it out.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, we're here today.
Exactly, and thank God for that. Were you hopeful that you would get out? Did you think that your sentence wouldn't be as long, maybe?
No, definitely. Especially that was my first time being in trouble with the police as well. So obviously I was thinking, they're going to give me like a light bird or whatever. But
that didn't happen.
Yeah.
Now I know from our previous interview that your family are really supportive. Your brother Tino is here. Let me hear it for Tino, please. Where are you? That's right. That's Tino. Yes, they're really, really supportive, your parents and everything. When they heard this news, how did they react? Because they know their son.
I didn't get to speak to them for about, I think, 2 days. But
wow.
Yeah, when I spoke to my mum, it was it kind of brought me down because
of course
she couldn't handle it at the time.
Weren't they aware that you had been convicted of this crime? What happened? How didn't they know?
I'm not even sure. I won't even lie because at the time, I was just thinking about, how am I going to do this, how am I going to do that? So the point of contact was obviously Tino.
Of course.
So he was sorting out.
Tino.
As he always does, he was just sorting out everything.
Okay. Yeah. Did you have the chance to reflect on your career, write some more music in there?
Yeah, I did. But as I've always said, I normally freestyle. So even all of the stuff that I've written, I haven't even touched it since I come up.
Seriously?
Yeah, I've just been making new stuff.
Because I know you have collaborated with Jay Hollins.
Yeah.
And Jay Hollins is fairly new to the industry. So how did that happen? Because you were inside.
Well, I spoke to Jay before I went to prison, and then obviously while I was there, I was able to contact him through Tino.
Okay.
So they sent the beat, and then I was able to get it through the music class in prison. So obviously I recorded on the hook, and then he did this bit there.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow, that's incredible. Loads of opportunities in there, aren't there?
Yeah.
Okay, loads of opportunities. I'm thinking about changing careers.
But you have to work hard for them, though.
That too, of course. We all must work hard. Now back to your family. You know, I'm from an African background, and so are you, of course. Did your parents place blame on your music career by any chance? Did they link it in any way, shape, or form?
No, it wasn't linked.
They didn't say, my son did music, he's going to be a lawyer. Even though you didn't study it, it doesn't even matter. That's your new job. It wasn't linked at all. Okay, great. Now that you've come out and you've seen the new artists that are like new upcoming artists, ones that are already there, do you think that you gave them the not that this was your fault, of course, but do you think that they have been given the opportunity to surpass you, career-wise?
I don't know. I wouldn't say so. They've been working. So.
You got some fans out there. I can hear them going, it's not even possible.
Obviously, everybody's working at their own pace. Some people's moved even further forward. Some people still doing what they're doing. But obviously, we're about to get back to work.
That's right. You already are back to work. As soon as you came out, you went into the studio. I think you were in there like 3 hours later.
Yeah, I got 13 songs already.
Do you say 13 or 30?
13.
Really?
Yeah.
On that day alone, or
no,
since?
Since then.
How many days has it been? Like 9? 13? I can't count.
I think it's been 15.
Wow, already?
Yeah, 15.
Okay.
What day is it today?
Friday.
14.
Thanks for remembering that. Thanks. Okay. Is there anyone out there that you see as your competition now?
Everyone.
Everyone?
Yeah.
No matter what genre of music they sing?
Everyone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there anyone now that you've seen that you want to collaborate with?
Yeah, there's a few people, but I think I've started ticking off the list already.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't want to say too much.
No, don't. You never reveal too much, unfortunately. For me, I have to go digging a lot. So 2 years, as we know, is a very long time. Where do you think you would have been now if you weren't in there? Because I know you had plans to travel to, I think, Nigeria, collaborate with a few artists.
Yeah.
Where do you think you would be now?
Only God knows. I couldn't say. 'Cause I could say, yeah, I'd be here, and I wouldn't be there, and I could say I'd be here, and I wouldn't be there.
Okay.
So only God knows.
Okay. Did you happen to see any comments about your incarceration, like positive and negative? There were a lot of people cheering you on, like, no, release him. They probably didn't even know the story, but they were like, you have to let him go.
Yeah.
He's incredible. And then there were a few negative ones.
Yeah, I heard about a few still, but obviously while I was there, I was just thinking they don't know the story, so it doesn't really faze me.
It didn't affect you in any way? Okay. Now, what is the environment like? Were you treated any differently because you're an artist? Were you seen as being the same as everyone else?
Yeah, you're just the same as everyone else, really.
Did they know that you were an artist?
A few people did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Now, what advice could you offer young men, whether they are African, whether they are Caucasian, what advice can you offer them to stay away from friends who may get them into trouble or the wrong crowd of people, wrong circles?
I think one thing I would say is just make sure you know who you're around. Cause you can think, yeah, everything's cool and you're rolling somewhere and you don't know what the person that's with you has, and then you get stopped by the police and then you end up in the same thing as them. That's one thing I've come out and changed. Like right now, if we go somewhere, I make sure I ask everybody, what have you got? What have you got? What's that? What's that? What you doing?
Are you serious?
Yeah,
you can't do those kind of checks every time you go out.
I have to now.
Have you changed your circle of friends? Are they still the same? But you just monitor them closely.
My circle of friends has kind of changed anyway because of obviously where I was. Some people didn't reach out, some people did, and them kind of things change your friends anyway. So my circle's changed a lot.
Of course, I don't blame you. Yeah. I'd like to be added to that circle. I see there's an opening. Hey, anyone else want to come with me? Raise your hand. Okay, we have about 5 people. So, did you lose a lot of business when you came out, that is? Did you lose a lot of contacts, a lot of connections? I'm talking about like press, management. I know friends maybe distance themselves. But did relatives, did business contacts?
No, not really. Because I think everyone that was really around, like my family and that, know what's happening. So, it's kind of the same.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what are your plans now?
Well,
Can you tell us? You never want to say a lot. Tell us something. Give us something. Like, how many singles will you be releasing? Like, will you do a Beyonce and release, what did she do, a whole album or 3 songs in one day? Are you going to shock us and wow us?
You know, I like to keep secrets, so I'm just going to say February.
February.
Yeah.
My birthday's on the 11th. Could you release something around there? And then, like, maybe give me a shout out, a tweet. I need some more followers, people.
Just watch out in February.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that an album, maybe?
Nah, I don't know.
He's very secretive, this one. You must have been born in November or something.
Yeah.
So you wrote Coming Home over a year ago. Why did you decide to feature Jay Holland? He's got a crazy, scary DMX kind of voice, and I like that about him.
I'm not even going to lie to you. It's the opposite, you know. I'm the feature.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I like you too much. I like you way too much. Why did you decide to collaborate with him, I mean?
I think I just like his voice and the way he jumps on the beat kind of thing. He's got a different ginger to everybody else.
Definitely.
Yeah, when I heard the beat, I just thought of, I'm coming home soon, so it just
went. Not?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's so appropriate, you know? Where do you see yourself in 3 years' time?
You always ask me this and I start thinking.
I have to ask. Everyone has plans and they change sometimes, but you know, I want to know where you see yourself. You could be living in America, you could be setting up your own business, it could be anything.
I'm just trying to be a worldwide brand, really. In 3 years, I'm just trying to be a worldwide brand. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, that's great. Now, I want you to know that I think you are incredible.
Thank you.
And don't let anyone diminish your shine.
Thanks.
Now, as you can see, we have an amazing audience right here staring at you. Their eyes are like burning. I can feel it.
Yeah.
I can feel the energy. Before I give them the opportunity to ask you a few questions, I want to ask you a few myself. Who was Sona before you went in prison? Who are you?
I think I was just a guy that liked to be happy and ginger.
Okay.
I think, but now I've come back as a man who's ready to work.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you say you were a boy or a guy?
I said a boy.
Okay, so now you're a man.
Yeah.
Things have changed. Something has changed.
Yeah.
Who is Sona now?
Yeah, like I said, I just come out with a different energy. I'm ready to work.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What is your biggest regret?
What is my biggest regret? I think not eating breakfast this morning.
Do you know what's funny? You know what? I was about to say something about food. No joke. I was about to say something about grabbing food before you got here. I was just thinking my belly's talking to me and all sorts. Okay, if you became Prime Minister today, we elected you, like right now.
Yeah.
Prime Minister Sona Man. Yeah. What changes would you make?
I'd let you have your own TV show.
If I wasn't married. I'm playing, guys. Husband, where are you? I'm joking. Thank you so much. Now, I'm going to give the beautiful people, our audience, our supporters, the opportunity to ask you some questions. Who would like to go first? Okay, we have the lovely Emma Quaffle. Please take a 12 for us, Emma.
Oh dear, please don't.
Let me give
driving for 4 hours.
Yes, let me give you my mic.
Okay. So Sona, we live in a world now where people like Honey G are the next big thing. Do you feel that you can keep up with the industry because you've had that 2-year gap? And as I said, things are going crazy. You know, there's people like Honey G out there, and obviously not to compare yourself to her because you're much bigger than that. But the music industry is changing.
Yeah.
Can you keep up with what's out there at the moment?
Yeah, I think at the moment, even from before, my sound has always been different. So I think that's what keeps me in the lane that I'm in, because now I've come back and my sound's changed again. So we wait for that one. You'll hear it soon. But my sound's changed again, and I think right now I'm up with the times.
Yes, I like that answer. Give me a round of applause. Who has another question? I know we have Gio. Is Gio in here? Okay. Gio, let's go with Gio first. I know you had a question. Then Ida, we will come to you.
Hi, so how are you doing?
Yeah, bro.
Gio Wellington. I was on stage with you the other day at the Afrobeat Live.
Yeah.
And I saw so much great energy and I was like, wow, this guy. How does it feel like to win the fans back?
I think that's the biggest thing for me right now, that I've come back and the fans are still accepted me. Obviously they're showing me the love and that's why I'm trying to show them the love back. Even on my snap, I've changed my attitude. I watch people's snaps now and I even offer to take people Nando's. I let them help me pick my clothes and obviously I'm just showing the love back.
That's good. I just want to say to you that, on that day, I think you stole the show. So just keep that energy out there. And hopefully maybe we'll do a collaboration together. So,
Sell yourself, Gio. Sell yourself. Next up, we have Ida.
Thank you. Hello, Sona, how you doing?
Yeah,
yeah, I'm all good.
Yeah.
I wanted to know, perhaps other than being imprisoned, have you ever had the really dark moment that you've had to sit there and reflect and think, can I go on? Like,
yeah.
You know, what am I doing? Why am I doing this still? And what did you do about that?
I think I've had that feeling twice. One time I got a phone call that, there's not going to be no more studio. So I started thinking, all right, cool, what am I going to do? I spoke to my dad about it, spoke to Tino about it, and then they started talking about, I should get my own stuff and just put it in my house. And I think after I got that stuff was when I made No Wahala. So just from then I started thinking, if I can get through something like that where I didn't have no studio and I took it upon myself to go and get my own studio stuff and make it, what's going to stop me? Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
So anything that I feel like I can do, I just got to put my mind to it and do it. So I don't let anything get me down really, I just got to push through. That's how I made it through the 2 years as well. Otherwise, yeah.
That's empowering, bro.
Yeah, love it.
And you've been working out, I can see. Yes, you have been. Do we have any more questions for Sona? Yes, we do. Beautiful lady in yellow. You're welcome.
Hi, me and my colleague, we work in a secondary school with slightly troubled children, young girls and boys. What advice would you have for those who maybe want to get into music or those who are sort of putting themselves into trouble?
Yeah.
What sort of advice would you give those?
I think the piece of advice that I always give to people who say they want to start doing music is don't let anybody tell you you can't do what you want to do. Yeah. Don't let nobody tell you can't do what you want to do. Because when I started, they used to say it to me as well. Yeah. I used to call people for the feature. Oh yeah, soon, say nothing, my brother. Don't worry, it's calm. We'll do it. Even with the trouble thing that you said, it's just, I think some people need a release. And like, for me, that's what the music is. It's my release from everything else. I just go to the studio and I phase out. Yeah. So I think they just need to find the angle where they can just do what they want to do in the music.
Yeah, it's like that, isn't it? It's like they want to do something, but it's always, they've been sort of like stopped from what they want to do, unfortunately. So your advice would be not to stop and just carry on.
Just continue,
We would love to have you for a speech in the school if you would love to come. That'd be great.
Yeah, we're going to organise that soon.
Yes, thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah.
She was looking at me like I was your manager and I was nodding. I was like, yes. Yes, please, Ezgi. I was about to put her in my seat. Do we have any more questions for Sona, guys? I know I have one. Sona, a lot of you, artists, have to deal with a lot of temptation. Whether that's women, whether it's money, whether it's chocolate, that's me. You know, a lot of temptation. How do you deal with that? How do you fight temptation? How do you kind of block it out?
I think, I don't know about for everyone else, but for me, I just remove myself from the situation. If I feel like it's ever getting too much or I feel like I'm going to do that and I'm not supposed to, I just cut or I just leave, should I say.
But how easy is that?
For me, it's kind of easy because I got good self-control.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you cook?
A bit.
Women.
I definitely can now, though.
We have a keeper. We have a keeper. This is your last opportunity, guys, to ask Sona a question if you have one for him. No more questions? You sure? I know one of the ladies in the audience asked me No, they wanted to ask you why you're so fine. Would you like to answer that?
That's my mama.
That's right, guys. Sona, I want to thank you so much for your time this evening. Tino, thank you to you as well for coming. We appreciate
Tino brought me.
both.
Big up, Tino.
Big up, Tino. Another round of applause for Tino. Yes, he is loving this.
Yes.
I want to thank you so much for your time.
Yeah.
Like I said, no one can dull your shine. You're back out and you have come back strong.
Thanks.
Like really, really strong. And I look forward to hearing your new material. I'm sure these lovely people do as well. Are you looking forward to it, guys? Hearing this new material? Yes.
I might say some stuff on the low-key.
Oh, really? Yeah. Thank you very much. And of course, Gio is looking forward to a collaboration. Make that happen. Power, Gio. Now, as you know, Sona, on our show, we always give our guests a gift. And although I already gave you one, which you are welcome to return. I'm joking, of course I'm joking. I'd like to give you another one. It's a little heavy, so be careful with it. One, to me, is more sentimental. The other, would you like to take it out and show our beautiful people what they are? The little one in there, I know you say you freestyle a lot. You do freestyle, but that's a notebook. It's for thoughts. I usually write down my thoughts. Yeah, you're welcome to. So I engraved it, so it's got something on there that you can remember us by. Yeah. So that's okay then. All right. All right now. So that's just a notebook. It's for your thoughts. It's for your lyrics. You can write whatever you please in it. Yeah. So that's just from you to us, and that's for the journey home, in case your throat gets a little bit dry. So I just wanted to thank you so much for your time. Sona, so this is it.
Thank you for coming out. Love you guys.
I give you Sona. A standing ovation, please. I'm going to leave it to Kelvin, the technician, to play some more amazing sounds. And I'll be back really shortly, guys.
Make I love you truly. Oh, girl, I love you truly. Oh, baby, how you do me? Do me. Do me, do me, do me. Do me. Do me. Do me, do me. Oh, baby, how you do me? Do me. Do me, do me, do me. Do me. Do me. Do me, do me. I never wanna let you go, yeah. So mommy, baby, never wanna let you go, yeah. Oh my baby, now you